How about now?
Is it recording? Yeah. Yep, we're good.
We're good? All right.
Bring us pints of beer. Don't drink, you can live. Bring us pints of beer. We gonna drink now and here. Bring us pints of beer. Don't drink, you can live. Bring us pints of beer. We gonna drink now and here. Bring us pints of beer. 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 We've been around the world with different endless roads. We've seen many towns, can't remember all of those. Sometimes it's so hard, but we can't change.
To even know where it was in that stash.
Man, I can smell that stuff from here.
Oh, yeah, she's strong.
It's
But
good
cheers.
stuff.
Cheers.
Just glad to be back.
Wow.
A little tink for that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well.
Chick drink.
Well, we can roll this in now. And it ends. But no, that's welcome back to the pub. It's always a good day to make some bad decisions. And I've got two irregular regulars with me. I got Johnny Pat and I got Jami.
Ciao, ciao.
Jami the Metallica nurse, as I should put it, the full name. So, as of today, well, it's been a while since you've been on. You got anything?
It has.
Anything you want to talk about right away before we get into the subject matter of the day?
I mean,
What you been up to, man? What's been going on?
shoot, a lot of working. It's hot outside, and when it's hot out, that's when everybody's calling.
No rest for the blue collar guys, right?
Yeah, no rest.
And when
No
it's
rest,
when it's hot, they need the AC. When it's cold, they need the heat.
Yeah.
Funny how finicky people we are.
Yeah, I need to get back on some more hobbies. That's for sure. You got to spend time with the ones you love and do things that are enjoyable in life instead of work all the time.
That's
Yes.
right. All work and no play.
Yeah,
Makes Johnny Pat a dull boy.
Oh, good tie-in.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to. Sometimes you just got to work all the time.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, when there's a job to do, you got to do it, and someone's got to do it. I mean, this world will fall apart without people that can actually do things.
Yeah, well, that's very true.
That ties into a lot of different things that we've discussed. No one's even asked me about the red phone, man. I'm kind of disappointed. Like,
That was one of the first things I mentioned when I got
yeah,
down
when you
here.
got here, but not on the podcast. The red phone is just.
What's up with the red phone?
Okay. Oh, let me tell you about the red phone.
Oh, okay.
This is just in case Batman needs to call me when he's in trouble. 'Cause,
Now it all makes sense.
it's another dig at Batman, but anyway. So I think what I would get to today is I've seen some videos from a woman on both Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts, and she talks a lot about men and women and differences and things like how to make a good man, how to make a good woman,
Yeah.
and how to make relationships work. And I think her advice is really solid, and I kind of wanted both of your guys' views and opinions on it. I think like we did before with Sarah Dawn Moore, we kind of went by topic. We kind of like gave our little points of view on it. I've watched all these maybe once. I quickly captured them, recorded them, and said, hey, let's talk about these. So for me to be like a second or third time seeing these, for you guys will probably be the first.
No, I watched him.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't sent these all to you. So.
No, but I have her on my feed.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
So you've
I
probably
watched her.
seen them too?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I know who she is.
So yeah, I definitely want Jamie's point of view too, because I think all the stuff that I've been doing on myself, I get a lot of compliments and a lot of feedback. It's good. It's good validation that I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. Jamie is my ultimate validation of who I am and what I've become and where I'm trying to go. And I think you just complete that circuit. But I think it's important to me to have you on here as well to explain your point of view.
To showcase.
Right. And explain what the two of us do to make a successful relationship and give pointers to my single friends,
Yeah.
with that all being said, I put a little tag on here, and this one's not quite of the subject matter, but I think it illustrates a good point. And this is where she's telling a story about where a woman tried to be a man. And we'll try to see if I can get this going real quick. I'll probably put a video up that matches. Come on here, let's open.
Wanted to find out what it was actually like to live as a man, and what she reported should wake all of you up. She cut her hair, she lowered her voice, and she lived as Ned for over a year. And what happened to her is the part that most people don't like
Changed her perspective.
After the experiment, she had a severe depressive breakdown, and she checked herself into a psychiatric facility. Years later, she chose medically assisted in Switzerland.
Whoa.
Her name was Nora Vincent. These are the harsh realities that she said men endure. Number one, dating is a gauntlet. As a woman, you naturally get approached. As a man, you do the approaching. You risk rejection every single time. You risk being humiliated every single time. And she literally was stunned by how cold women could be to men that they weren't interested in. She said being a man felt like you were guilty until proven innocent, boring until proven valuable. You don't get any grace, you get tested. Number two, men live in an emotional straitjacket. If a man shows real pain, people get uncomfortable. He's told to man up. He gets looked at differently. Even by women who say they want a sensitive man. She said it felt like a man's value
Well, they use it against you.
It was, naturally. It was
That's
what
what
he could
happens.
do, what he could provide, and what he could endure. Number three, invisibility. Unless a man is high status or extremely attractive, he's background noise. He gets no compliments, no smiles, and no validation at all. Not like the women, nothing. And on top of that, she literally felt the constant pressure of being seen as a threat, a creep, just for existing in public. Imagine walking around feeling like you're automatically suspicious. That messes with your head. Number four, male hierarchy is real. Men test each other. Confidence, dominance, and their boundaries. If you don't push back, you get eaten alive. You get bullied, and then you get disrespected. Some men learn to harden up because that's how you survive in male spaces. Number five, the silent loneliness. This was the one that ended up crushing her. She said that men suffer in silence. They don't talk because deep down they believe something horrible. Nobody actually wants to hear it, so they isolate themselves. They bond around just activities, work, sports, projects, but when it comes to real emotional support, many men have none, and she described that as emotional malnutrition, a form of starvation that most people never even notice. These are her last words. Men are suffering, they have different problems than women have, but they are not better off. They need our help, they need our love, and they need each other more than anything else. Rest in peace, Nora.
Yeah, I personally experienced quite a few of these things. I think we all really have. And what that number four is a real big kicker, because men, we're supposed to be there for each other. But like she said, it always kicks off in a dominant standpoint. And half the people ain't even dominant that's trying to exert dominance. And it's like, people don't even understand how much suffering you have to go through to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Here, how much pain these hands have brought people for me to understand to be calm and collective and not want to engage in a conflict, and instead, to walk away from it. And instead, that's viewed as a bitch or something like that. The simple fact that, you know what, I'm good, I can walk away from this. I don't need to show everybody that we can get in the tussle. There's no reason for it.
I think you need to view your ability to walk away as the strength. If someone else sees it wrong,
Well, once again, we're talking about how women view it, though. Okay? And it's not about how I view it, because I choose that path because I want to be a bigger person. I've learned. And in today's age, you just can't kick everybody's ass and go home and drink a beer over it. You gotta.
I think emotional, though, with men, for me, is actually very attractive because you're able to display that. Like I always say how great a dad you are. That's very attractive to me. So I think maybe with some women that may be seen as a weakness, but for me it's seen as a strength.
Yeah.
Because you can let your guard down a little bit. Because you're always at that high level all the time, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, but you're what is called a Wonder Woman. And now
actually have a different.
and now we have to wonder if the woman is a woman. so it's just a different kind of, you know what I mean? You have those views because you have good morals and good values.
Sure.
And many of the women these days today are just taught off social media. Well, let me find a guy with a boat. Who gives a shit? Or
Well,
let
yeah,
me do this,
the
as long
triangle:
as I'm
money,
having fun.
power, and looks. Where the men's
Usually pick two.
pick two or pick one.
Yeah.
And the men have the hot versus crazy matrix.
Yes, that was it.
Whereas I've pointed out that you are the unicorn in there, and you are here for study as well.
I'm only on level 4 crazy, so. But every woman is on a
matrix.
level 4 crazy.
It's
I
just
totally
level
agree.
4 is where it starts.
Right.
That's quite calm in all
I actually agree
all
with
my
that.
experience. So it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, her calmness and stability has been one of the biggest benefits. Being together. Like, oh, you're not rattled. Like, this is awesome.
I had a really great example with my parents, though. With my dad. He showed me how I want to be treated by a man. And it's not, I'm independent, I can do this all on my own. No, I want to be in a partnership. My parents were married almost 60 years. Yeah. He always got the door for her. Yeah. When he came home from work, he greeted my mother first. Yeah. So I had really great examples, with my parents. So I think that does make a difference. And my parents were cool,
absolutely. So. I was kind of always grew up around the elderly people in my life. And like I brought this up in a podcast long ago about my grandfather. My grandmother didn't even know how to pump gas.
Right.
Ever. She never did in her whole life. So when my grandfather passed, she couldn't even drive to the store.
Right.
And it was that,
But he probably didn't know what size underwear he wore either. So
Yeah.
So they got two different strengths, or how to make a cup of coffee, So they worked as a team.
Absolutely.
And
It's a partnership.
that's something I can appreciate a lot too, because as a single parent, you are doing everything. You are doing everything. Yeah. You're taking care of everything for the kids. You have to know their clothes sizes and
Girls.
shoe sizes. Girls,
Yeah.
which I grew up with brothers. This is all new to me, especially as I enter teenage years. So, but then having a woman come into my life and just start picking up some of these things that I was doing, and just like I can come home, I don't have to worry about some of that stuff. She's got it, and as a result, it's like I've had a little bit extra time to start playing around with things
and
again.
just the stress levels,
3D printing stuff, Yeah, and then stress levels have been down.
Going way
tremendously,
down.
So
yeah.
When he comes home, the house should be peaceful. I know sometimes we have, teenage girls here, but it still should be peaceful. You should be able to go to the fridge and get, something that you want, or be able to sit on the couch without having to wade through the living room. You should be able to go sit in the bathroom. It's like, okay, I got what I need in here for the next hour. What do I tell them? Don't do that. But it doesn't matter what your dad's doing in there.
and they are getting better.
Yes, they are.
Better.
Yeah.
We got to work on chunk now.
I know, but the girls are better, so.
Yeah.
So we're going to let Chunk in your room at 2 o'clock in the morning and see if you're awake.
Yeah, that dominance thing along males is just fucking mind-blowing.
I think it just naturally happens. And any room full of men, there's going to be some sort of order when something needs to get done. And someone who has the most knowledge will usually take the lead, others will follow.
Oh, yeah.
And in that same group of men in a different situation, someone else has better knowledge, they take the lead, others will follow. As long as everyone's well adjusted.
Yeah, I don't think there was a task at hand in what she was saying. Just natural, for some reason in today's world, men are hyper aggressive towards other men. If they want your girl, they're not scared to fucking get in a tussle over something so stupid. And
She just needs to say no.
you know what I mean?
What?
Well,
There
that's
was
the
someone-
respect side of
Yeah.
things with that. But you know what I mean? But the push forward shouldn't even happen. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to push back.
Right.
And it's just, It's
I think you're right too, Jamie. I think that she should just say no. If she says
Well,
no, and
absolutely.
you say no.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if
She
she
said-
doesn't
she-
say no, then it's
Then
that's
cut
like
her
time.
loose.
It's time to
They
go.
cut her
That's the
loose,
problem,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But I mean, if she says no and the guy still presses, that's when you can step up and say, "Get the fuck out of here, buddy."
yeah, you know,
She said no. It's if you're not a friend of mine, you're not a friend of hers. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
But yeah, she said something about you were talking about. I lost my spot. Hierarchy with men, and then she was talking about men suffering in silence too, which is also something that I know I've experienced in the
Oh
past.
yeah. I went on my hiatus.
It's not easy. I think a lot of us just regress into a hole and just
It was
disappear for a while.
more peaceful to be silent.
Yeah.
It was just more peaceful. I didn't.
You have to have someone that you could talk to when you're in a moment like that or you're having a day like that. You should be able to come home and say, I really just need to talk about this, and then women don't need to hang on to that shit either. It's like, just let it go. Talk about it, get it out, let it go. And
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
file
yeah.
it. Because we have a bad habit, I know this, of filing it
Oh,
forever.
Well,
I don't.
why do you file it? So
Yeah.
you can recall it
Exactly.
later.
I don't.
And that's a thing that women in general have weaponized against
Yep.
men for a
Yeah,
long. Yeah, and
don't
it's
do that.
that's something that should not happen. And going further along in here, I think she gets to some of those points about how women should be treating men. But anything else that she said there that spikes an interest to you guys?
Well, I kind of had to keep my focus on that number 4 because I couldn't remember all the things at one time. You know what I mean?
I mean, we don't have to dwell on the same one, and we could listen to
Yeah.
it again, or
Yeah, I think it's all really the same because at the end of the day, we all go have different stories. That's the beauty of life is that we all have a different story, and nobody knows that story. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
until you get to know 'em a little bit,
Yeah, and I think a big problem there is everybody just wants the meat and potatoes and don't want to go through the stories to hear it. Why do you feel this way, or why do you have your guard up? It's just, oh, you have your guard up. I don't like it. I'm out of here.
And you miss out.
And you miss
on
out.
good people.
Yeah. And I think in turn, that's why a lot of these women, and I'm not saying all, because there is some damn good women out there for sure. But you will see women.
it's hard to find.
It's hard to find for sure. They're far and few in between. But you'll see women that you try to maybe date or try to get with, and in turn they'll go date some asshole, then treat you like shit, and then come cry back to you.
Right.
But then still don't want to date or not, like your friend zoned or
Right.
something. It's like, I don't got time for your shit, you know what I mean? For you to come back.
You're not invested in that
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
So,
I'm not trying to, I got better things to do.
We have a friend in common that's been that guy for a long time, and I keep telling him that you got to cut that one off.
Yeah,
Can't do that. She's just using you for that emotional support
yeah.
that she's not getting from those guys that are screwing her over.
Yeah, dude, it's really sad when you think about it, because women, it's not their fault that they think this way. I think everything is by design, and it was this time in America to really push that through social media and through bots and through AI and through things to what was that called? That government mind warping operation. Operation Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
It's still going on. You know what I mean? And it's just in so many different tales.
I'll say yes and no to that. I'd say a lot of it is the human instincts where it all comes together, right? So the news will sensationalize everything. Why? Because it grabs your attention.
I don't know one person that watches the news anymore.
Well, no. News in general, when it's social media,
okay, yeah,
any type
yeah.
of news, anything that's it's meant to grab your attention, and it's hyper amplified through the quick, fast social media, the TikTok styles, the reels, and stuff like that, and the algorithms are just redirecting you
That's
to that.
part of it. Just
Right, so-
everything quick.
Why are they doing that though? They're doing it to gain views, to keep your attention, and then with that, then they can slip in the
Well,
ads.
that might be a byproduct of it.
Now, hey, it's like this platform can say, hey, we get so many more viewers than that platform, that the advertising dollars will go that way.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that just keeps amplifying itself.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
a lot of-
validation hit.
It's human nature.
Temporary validation hit. A little serotonin hit.
Dopamine.
Dopamine
Yeah.
hits, yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. So it's, when you find a good one, don't let them go.
That's for sure.
That's about it. I learned my lesson, but
Well,
Hey, I'm thankful too,
yeah.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah, we got to thank her sister publicly. We
Again.
actually,
Yeah.
I actually did get a chance to say it to her in person that because of her telling Jamie to put her profile back up there, and then that's how I met her through through the Facebook dating profile, and that's how we got together. And
well, sis, it's my turn, okay?
find someone for this guy.
Then you get to go to Motley Crue like really close to the stage.
Yeah, that's some serious benefits there.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can wrap that one up right now. We could have Jeff take us over to a commercial, and then we can come right back and tell us what's up, Jeff.
He's got his mouth wide open.
Well, alrighty then. Let's get to those AI commercials.
Coffee, energy drinks, and caffeine not cutting it for you? Try Nuke with isotopes. Aren't isotopes radioactive and dangerous? Only if you're a wimp. Try Nuke with isotopes. Aren't isotopes radioactive and dangerous? Only if you're a wimp. Now in low carb.
Isotopes. It's what you crave. Now with 100% more plutonium punch and free half-life. Warning, may cause glow and mutate.
I come from a long line of hose handlers, not just the men, but the women and children too. We specialized in not just the tips, but the whole hose. Our line goes all the way back to the Old West.
Buy now and I'll handle your whole hose order.
He didn't tell you we went backstage with him?
I think all the pictures.
Yeah, this is cool.
All right, back at it. Again, this is Laurin. I think her name is Laurin Ponce. So I say that because I see cloned accounts with the same person, and the names are always a little bit different. So I don't know if this is her correct name or whatever. I'm going to use these links. I'm going to post them up. I'll put them on the comments and stuff like that, so people can go straight to the videos if they want or whatever. But actually, I'd like to know when you're watching these people that you're liking and subscribing or whatever you do to the right person and not some sort of cloned account that's someone just taking their content and then getting it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is the note I put is the right woman, and I think this is her just talking about what the characteristics of a good woman. So we'll get this going again.
Change. She reminds you who you are when you finally feel safe. When a man feels truly loved by a woman that he trusts, something powerful happens.
She
His
cheats on
brain
you.
releases oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone. It lowers your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. Slows his heart rate and tells his body that you are safe now. That's why one gentle touch, one hug, or even her presence after a long day can feel like medicine, because it is. Her softness literally helps his body heal and carry the world on their shoulders, protecting, providing, enduring in the silence. They build walls so thick that even love has to knock pretty damn hard to get in. And the truth is, you can only hold on to that hard exterior for so long. At some point, even the strongest man needs a place to be able to breathe. That's why the right woman gives you peace, not chaos, not control, but peace. Once you feel that peace, you're never going to want to let it go. Ladies, this is your reminder. Your softness is not weakness. Get that out of your head. It's your superpower. It's what recharges a man's masculine energy and allows him to go face the world again. And to the men watching, when you find that woman who makes you feel calm in your body and steady in your mind, please don't run from it. That is not your weakness. That's compatibility, trust, and home.
So that one, I think, we kind of covered that already, like a little bit where me coming home and Jami having everything, certain things taken care of, and then that softness is really the most comforting thing to come home to.
Oh, absolutely.
And the security of actually being able to tell her a little bit, maybe this and that about whatever bugged me that day, and her not turning that around and stabbing me in the back with it later, which you go through that, with different relationships, and you find out women that do that all the time, and then you stop confiding in a woman just because of that, because they're going to turn that back around on you.
Oh, big time.
So,
Big time.
I don't know. I think those are good teaching points for women out there, how to treat a man. But that's kind of where I'm at with it.
I think women have gotten so hardened too. They're on this, I want to be alone, and I'm independent, and I don't need your help. I don't need you to do this for me. And it's not that when you're in a true relationship. It's a give and take. Like I always say, if you're at 80%, I'll pick up your other 20, or vice versa, depending on what's going on that day. But I think women have kind of gotten away from that, and we're really missing out.
Well, absolutely.
I don't need a man.
On that last clip, she had mentioned how, oh gosh, what was I going at there? I'm losing my train of thought here, trying to run back to it. But she mentioned how about that young girl who was pretending to be a man for a little bit.
In the previous clip.
to see how it works, to see how punished they are, right? Or however you want to word it. And golly, where were we going with that whole
She
thing?
didn't emotionally process it.
Yeah, it was hard for her to process it, and it's,
That was an eye opener for one female about how women treat men from the outside perspective.
yeah,
The being, just for existing, you're a creep. Until proven better, right? You have to prove yourself with everything you do to a woman or women in general. And that's difficult to do all the time. Sometimes you just want to do nothing, but and then that's, of course, is looked upon as being whatever it is, lazy or whatever. But
and I had something good to say about that. We'll
What
come
I tell
back
you the
to
other
it.
I was trying to fill in
We'll
for
come
you.
back to it. I know. I totally lost
You
it.
got home, you were whipped.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, don't worry about anything. Just
About every
Go
2 to 3
chill.
weeks, I go through that where
Yeah.
I come home from work and I'm just like, I can't do much, and I
No.
just pass out.
just
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Because it's, in the past, I've been up a lot, averaging about 5 to 6 hours of sleep at night. I don't do that as much anymore. Got a reason to go to bed now. But yeah, it's eventually it catches up with you. But and then
We'll drink to that.
yeah,
After that.
but yeah, it's she kind of helps provide that for me, where it's like, yeah, it's okay, just chill, I got this kind of thing. And that's one of the more, I keep wanting to say the most, but it's one of the more comforting things. I don't know if I can rank what I think is the most comforting thing, because they're all pretty amazing. Like, it's just the lack of conflict, the fact that you do kind of provide that space for me where I can kind of come down and
Yeah.
there's no consequences for it.
Right.
I think the only thing I go through is my own personal guilt. Like, I wake up thinking, there's like 10 things I want to do today, and but that's on me. That's totally on me. I tend to be driven like that. I have way too many irons in the fire all the time. It is what it is. That's how I am. But we can move on to the next one here if you're all tapped out.
I fucking lost it. I don't know. It's gone. It's gone in the wind. It'll come back. I mean, we talk about this stuff like all the time.
I think your experiences with good women is very limited.
Yeah. It is very.
We need to find you a different source. So here's what she goes on to say about a good man. These two work together very well. We'll go ahead and clip this
The
in.
man has discipline, he has boundaries, and he has priorities of his own that do not shift based on her mood. And guess what? He's not bending his values just because she's upset. A good man is not controlling. He creates the order. He doesn't want chaos, arguments, or drama. He wants respect, clarity, and peace. And this is where women get it confused. When she's never met a mature man, she will mislabel everything. She'll call him cold because he doesn't tolerate any nonsense. She'll call him selfish because he takes care of himself. And she'll call him narcissistic because he refuses to beg for approval. But that's not selfishness. That is maturity. A man who refuses to be drained, used, or manipulated. Good men do not move from insecurity. They move from conviction. They will not ever chase drama. They do not chase attention. And they sure as hell don't chase validation from women. They build, they lead, and provide structure. And here's a harsh truth. Most women aren't even ready for the responsibility that comes with being with a good man. Because a good man isn't an emotional roller coaster.
Keyword
He is
most.
not unpredictable, and it's not a game. He is stable, extremely consistent, and has direction. And for women addicted to chaos, wounded by the past relationships that they were in, or raised by dysfunction, stability feels boring until she loses it. A good man requires partnership. He requires respect and requires a woman who is emotionally regulated, not reckless with her emotions. That's why so many men get mislabeled. It's why mature men get misunderstood. But stay solid, because good men do not bend, they build, and the right woman will rise to meet with him. You're not losing your man because he doesn't look.
So
It's my hamburger processing apparently.
I want to point out something with that though. Did you hear the music in the background?
You know what? That was not one of her videos.
And-
That's what I was talking about. A clone
Yeah.
account.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they took her speech, zoomed in on her, and put the music over.
Yeah,
it, which
that
I
was
can't
so
stand.
curated to bring out an emotion out of
Mm-hmm.
somebody instead of looking for the response to the video. You
Right.
know, it's a lot of these things are, like I said,
I tagged
Operation
that one without
Mockingbird.
looking at it
Everything
closely.
is emotionally driven. How can we manipulate your mind
Yeah.
and go and
The background, what you're wearing,
yeah,
all of
and
that.
like half of these videos, I think it's really important to understand that women don't need to be 100%. I need to find a 100% perfect man. Well, a perfect man will never exist. Okay, so we can go through these things where it's like a man needs to be driven and all these things, but it's not really all the time. You know what I mean? We're gonna make mistakes no matter what.
For sure.
So just because you see us make a mistake doesn't mean it should be judged or weaponized or victimized for it or any kind of thing. Like, I find perfection in the imperfections of people. You know, tell me how you fucked up. Tell me a good story. I want to hear things. I don't want to hear the perfect version of you. I want to hear where you fucked up. and then I can get a laugh out of it because we can laugh about it now. It's been some time.
Or tell
You
each
know?
other if there's something that's bothering you, then
Yeah.
just sit down,
Yeah.
choose a good time, because there is a thing about timing. Not when someone comes through the door and you just slam them with, you made me feel like this, you did this.
Oh, yeah.
When you're sitting later and just say, hey, I just wanted to talk about, how I was feeling with this, and, just to let you know that hurt my feelings, or what did you mean by this? Did
Yeah.
I misconstrue that?
So I think these videos
and then let it go.
and these audios that we're playing is for before that, right? They're not walking in the door yet. We're trying to get women to walk through the door, and that's the big battle. Is just getting them there and understanding, and the big understanding. And then once they're there, don't fucking bombard me with a bunch of nonsense, or you know what I mean. But if something is truly bothering you, I want to hear that too. But you know,
And what Jamie was saying, there's a time for it. And I think a lot of people, maturity is the word she used. Now that's the big one. It's for what mature people want. And mature people are like, I don't have to have this out right now, but it's just because it thought crossed my mind.
yeah.
Let's wait until things are calm. Let's wait till the kids are in bed. Let's wait till something else. Like chill out from your day. Every day, everybody comes home from their job a little frazzled.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even the job. Sometimes it's a drive home. Like
Yeah.
we live in Michigan. There's aggressive drivers.
Pure
Like,
mission.
yeah.
Some of the
Sometimes
best.
just getting home, you're like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have a beer and I can settle down.
The
Like,
radio's muted. You're just driving home in silence.
I usually ask you, hey, you want a beer? See,
You know,
Dad trained me well, didn't he?
Yes.
Let me get you a beer, honey. What
Yes.
kind would you like?
I'm like blown away. Like, okay.
Some of the best advice that I've ever heard is is something I made up a long time ago. But if it's not going to bother you the next day, why get so upset now? If you're not even going to think about it tomorrow,
Yeah.
does it really matter today?
People can't
You know-
process, though. They don't take the time to process.
It's like,
Everybody
man.
is just on it.
See, I got some friends, somebody will cut them off on the road and they'll be freaking out there effing this and that and goddamn you. And it's like, dude, you don't even notice that. Yeah.
Do you know who that was? We never see him again.
Yeah. Be thankful he's out of the way now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if they're rushing their pregnant wife to the hospital? You know?
Yeah, I always say that, don't I? You never know what's
Get a road
happening.
rage against that.
Why do they got to be Russian?
Start Russians coming here and having kids? What the hell? It's a whole other problem we got to face. Well, that's a weird tangent.
You know, it is. You know, since I made that up when I was 21, and I always thought about it every time somebody's getting mad over something. It's like, dude, you're not even gonna think about that tomorrow.
No.
There ain't no point to get mad about it now.
I think what you came up with there is brilliant because it puts it in perspective of time.
Yeah,
It's like it's a little flare, but by tomorrow it won't be a thing.
yeah,
You know, it's not like a fire that's going to keep burning shit down until if you ignore it, it's going to burn everything down.
Yeah.
It's just a little spark and it went away. Ignore that. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything.
yeah. Letting go of things is something people have a really hard time doing. I mean, I do. You know, I stayed with women that cheated on me and stuff just because it was like hard to let them go. You know, it was a comfort thing. It hurt a whole lot, but it was like hurt more than when she wasn't there. You know, so it's like, well, what do you do? How do you balance that play? You know what I mean? How do you? It's you can never win. You know, once those things happen, there's no winning.
You don't.
There's
You
just
stay
dealing
longer
with
than you
it.
should, yeah.
Or you know, yeah, right.
Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, for me, it's just something that's talked about ahead of time.
Yeah,
It's a line that just don't cross.
yeah,
You do, there's no coming back from that one.
yeah. You know,
That's just been my policy. Right from
You know,
the
Day
very
one.
beginning.
you know,
Yeah.
Day one.
my ex that I was with for a long time.
Day one, yeah.
You know, you met her quite a few times, but it's so crazy to me because she would get mad at me when she would go and cheat on me.
Just deflecting.
And it was like how much, and this is what I wanted to bring up and back in that thing, that women will punish you when they do something bad too, you know, and then treat you like a piece of shit. It's like, well, that ain't love. Why would you say you love me then? Because that's definitely not love. You know what I mean? That is the opposite on both ends.
One of the things that Laurin has brought up in some of her, and I don't know if it's in this one upcoming or not, but she's brought the fact that accountability is women's kryptonite.
Oh, for sure.
Like a lot of women just cannot deal with accountability,
Yeah.
like the consequences for their own actions. And it sounded like that was kind of one of the things that she had, like, you made me do this. It's kind of that mentality, like where you made me do this. Like I didn't make you do anything, and you chose to do that. You might have been upset about something I did, but you chose to do everything else after that.
You know, caught her red-handed cheating, and then she says, and then she turns around and tells her family and shit that I cheated, and it was like, come on, you know, get out of here, you know. And how you flip the script like a damn Democrat does. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But you know, you flip the script of what you did and then try to pin it with the same exact thing on somebody else, as like what you said, deflection. So what I'm getting at with the whole thing is, it's like one mistake, and it's like 10 mistakes you made for a man. You know, as what she was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Hopefully,
Fire, get your bottle at the grocery store.
they may not cure it, but neither will milk or salad.
A salad. Especially salad.
My
right now.
grandmother used to say, take it one day at a time. So,
Natural remedies, we love them.
yeah. Oh, shuck.
Well, I think this is a good opportunity for a break. We'll have Jeff take us out for another commercial, and we'll come back in after that.
Take it away, Jeff.
You guys really make me want to drink. and take an AI commercial break.
Give your dog a new lease on life with our revolutionary supplement. Helps to make your dog up to 17 years younger and add up to 35 pounds of muscle. Transform your dog today.
Welcome to the Party Store. We'll supply you with all the stereotypical partygoers you'll need to have a fun and memorable party. I'd like to order some partygoers, please.
What kind of party are you looking to have?
I'd like to order 6 frat boys, 4 woohoo girls, 1 drunk guy that loves everyone, and 2 goth girls that won't pay attention to anyone but themselves.
Coming right up.
Woo! Party time! Yeah, drink up! I love you, man. I love you all!
No thanks.
You girls have to see my boat. It's huge. Come out with me on the lake tomorrow. It'll be awesome.
Metallica!
So there's a joke somewhere between Joe Rogan's Jamie and our Jamie.
Oh, no.
Or your Jamie.
I always hear him talking to Jamie.
I don't know about a joke, but I finally got my Jamie.
And she's a she, for sure.
All right. We're back.
Man, we are.
We are on.
We're back.
So, you brought up a good point in the break there where you're talking a little bit about civilization and how quickly things have advanced in the last 100 to 50 to 100 years. And you were talking about how
100 years ago, none of these buildings were standing. This was all built in 100 years.
Yeah.
These major, let's just put data centers out there and how massive they are. They're built. How fast does it take to build one?
Yeah. New houses.
And all of these things are just the rate of advancement. I think maybe it's been a little too fast.
Maybe what your point was, the amount of stress it adds to people, and the people that build this stuff, put it together, and then have to work in these buildings.
Well, we're forced to advance this fast because of the threat of becoming jobless if you don't follow suit.
Yeah.
Or so that's always a weight on your shoulder. Regardless of where you're at, it's always a weight that can never be lifted.
And that adds stress to the individuals. And what you're saying is takes time away from the family too.
Yeah.
Which also weakens the bonds. And I think what you were saying earlier is you had a good example in your life, a good father and a good mother. And that to me, hearing that actually was like, cool.
Now you've met my mom, so she's cool.
Yeah. And I realized that when a lot of people you meet, and it's like they come from broken homes, they're a little damaged, and there's always something that shows. That's kind of tough. That's all within the last 50 years. This is how life has gotten with a lot of people.
Yeah.
People have to dedicate more time. Our generation was taught, you're going to work.
Yeah, you go to work. Yeah.
You go to work, right?
Well, it's very important to be an aspect of society, right? Yeah, everybody's got to play their part, But,
for sure.
But where I want to get at with that really is when you come home, Jamie gives you peace. When you're always working, well, that piece gets smaller and smaller because it's only when you get there that you really get to have peace. So instead of peace being this much of your life, it's this much. And I think that adds to a lot of the stress of the men, and in turn, men, maybe will treat other people differently because of it.
Well, you never get to come down. You're always on.
Yeah.
Even when you're sleeping, you're always on. Kind of thing. And I can't even imagine what it's like being a single parent and Because the girls, as soon as you get home, it's just like, and then I'm like, as I said, go do your thing, and then, and then, yeah.
It may not seem like it, but I believe, and I don't have children, but I believe that will be looked at in the future as part of the piece. Because you're going to remember those times and smile when you were bringing in groceries and the kids came up and tackled you and you wanted to yell. But you know what? It was kind of awesome that happened in the same time.
My mom says you always remember the fun. The girls will always remember the fun.
Yeah, so. They don't remember what you're going to do. And if they don't remember your work.
No,
they're not going to remember you for the things you've done to society, and they're going to remember for the times you came home and gave a sweet hug, or you were there at their volleyball games, or their wrestling practice, or their softball practice, or their games, or what Those are the things that. Right. And when you work so much, it takes away from that. That piece gets smaller and smaller. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I went undefeated when I was a wrestler. And when my mom stopped coming to the meets, the only times I lost is when they weren't there.
Oh.
I just didn't try as hard. Yeah. But when they were there, dude, oh my God, I had the captain of Clarkston cross my arm one time, broke my nose, blood shooting out everywhere, shoved some tampons in there, and then I heard my mom get in a fight with the other parent. Okay? Because the other parent's kid was like, yeah, get him. And my mom was like, F you, bitch! And then the heat turned up, and I pinned him in like 30 seconds after that. You know what I mean? But I knew she was there at that time. I was trying. That's just a situation that happened. But when they weren't there, it wasn't as meaningful, right? Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah, I've had that very same experience when growing up. I was playing baseball, and after my parents split. My dad was out of the picture. My mom was running a business full time, taking care of 3 boys. It was like drop you off of practice, bye bye.
Yeah.
It just the thrill forward just went right down the tubes, and never played again.
Yeah.
After that, never played again. Similarly, when I was in karate, someone actually hit me in the face. Oh, it turned on. This isn't sparring anymore.
Here's your outlet.
Combat sports.
There was something really weird about that when I got hit in the face.
Fire.
It's what's for dinner.
Salut.
Skål.
Skål.
Should I bring a weapon out or what? All right, so if we want to move on to the next one, or we just want to keep it an open format.
Just keep rolling.
Just keep rolling. Sure. All right, I'll put this away then. So, getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
That's one way to piss me off. There's still a lot there to this day. Just playing hockey. It's like I'm fine. You can hit me. You can knock me around. But man, if a stick comes up and hits me in the face. Oh man!
Or they're targeting you. I said you cannot get in a fight unless I'm there because I really want to see that. It's really good. So
Yeah.
Almost.
Came pretty close this last time, and when the guy tripped me and put me in the boards funny, and I popped up, and I was hurt, and I could barely stand. I was getting up, and I was trying to. I actually grabbed his cage at one moment, like 30 minutes.
So you're trying to get up, so yeah.
The face mask.
It had to been okay, because it was a trip. I had the puck. It was legit. He knocked the puck off my stick, but he took my knee out in the process, and I went down and I went into the boards, hard into a turn,
Yeah.
And he had the audacity just to say I was riding my stick and I fell on my own.
No, because my girlfriend's sitting right there, and she saw that. Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker. I'm strong on a hard left turn. With the puck. I'm a very strong skater at that point. And he's trying to tell me. The worst of that, there was no call from the referee. So I got up like, motherfucker.
And then the second time, right?
And that was the second time. So prior to that, another guy on the same team knocked me down. He wasn't as strong of a skater, but I angled him off and got to the puck. But he tripped me up. And again, I had the puck, just me and one other guy. He legit trips me and I go down hard. And I get up and no call. But that guy apologized.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes it a little better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man,
That's
are you
fine,
okay?
man.
You know?
I don't like that you shouldn't be in the, you should be in the box right now, but.
But yeah.
But then it happened the second time, and then the guy has the audacity to tell me it was my own fault. I'm like,
Yeah.
Now it's
Anyway.
on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. You know, this kind of relates to some of the topics that we were talking about before the break. And like when you watch like UFC and you see these guys getting real talking shit about their families and this and that, and you can see the anger. Some guys can make a joke and they beat the shit out of each other and get up and give a nice hug afterwards, and everything is good. You know what I mean?
Even in the rain,
Yeah.
on the ice.
You know, yeah, that apologies are, it's not even the apology, it's the acknowledgement of it, right?
It's a respect you learn from sports,
Yeah,
an honor you learn. You know, good parenting and good coaching can teach you that kind of thing.
yeah,
And that's kind of an importance of sports, and it's also something that's been leaned off of with children in the past 20, 30 years or so, like less and less emphasis on sports and phys ed and stuff like that. Even the word phys ed, when Ava was talking to me about something she was doing in gym class, and I said phys ed, and she's like, "What's that?"
Right.
yeah.
Physical education? Oh.
It's really crazy.
The word isn't even used anymore.
Look, the world has changed so much. I think that's another thing that we kind of touched base on. When we were growing up, they had a damn rope in the gym. There were no safety harnesses, nothing. And we would climb to the top of the damn school.
There was no demo.
Ring a
'cause
little
the
bell
gym
or
teacher
something.
couldn't get up there.
Yeah. And that was part of our, like, and there was no.
Oh yeah.
I don't like heights.
You never even thought about falling.
You had rope burns, everything else.
Yeah, you never even thought about falling. That was never, that was never a thing. You just want to make it up that rope.
So now they have, participation trophies for everything too, so no one gets their feelings hurt. It's kind of like, how do you learn what rejection or failure is if you don't step up with that? Because you're gonna fail. So you don't let that define you. Then you know what? That's just not gonna happen again. Then you work harder to get to your next goal. But if it's like, oh no, that's okay, it's good.
Yeah.
I don't think any good success stories have come from people that won participation trophies. It's always come from defeat, and then created a desire to do better the next time. And
So to
eventually
touch
win.
base on that is, I think a lot of the conflicts and perception comes from the Me Too movement kind of thing, because everything is like, look what I can do. Look at me, look at me. But when we were climbing that rope and doing them things, it was, hey, help the next person get there too.
Yeah.
You know, and you were kind of taught that attribute when we were going through school.
Cheer 'em on.
And now everything's make fun of them because they can't do it. And you try as hard as you can and make sure people know you did it. Instead of,
called good
like, who gives a
sportsmanship.
shit if I did it or
Yeah.
not? I'm still going to
Those
try as hard
elements
as I can.
Right.
I'm going to get everything I do, I'm going to give 100% on.
I think some of those elements have always been there, though. I mean, there's always been those people that'll cheer you on and help you out and encourage you. And there's always those others who are just going to make fun of you. Maybe even it might have been worse back in the day in terms of people making fun of you for not doing it.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was the
That
drive.
was a thing.
That was the generation we're from.
Yeah.
Watch an '80s movie. There's always those pricks. You know?
Yeah.
But what happened to that in the end?
Yeah, I guess
Karma swung,
bullying
yeah.
still
Typically.
exists. Right, yeah.
The
That
nerds got the
does make
girls.
sense.
But you know what? That's also what forms those success stories is like people got bullied, and as a result, they actually
George St.
rose
Pierre.
above. They rose above,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes it goes wrong and it goes the other way, and that's sad and that's tragic. But a lot of times those bullies end up pushing people to
to
do
surpass
better.
their limits.
Yeah, and you find a way around. You find a way to get back at the bully or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to outdo them or you're going to beat them down.
Yeah.
It comes back around. That is kind of a social karma that actually I think needs to happen.
More people
we
need
can't.
Goku in their life.
We take
Dragon Ball Z.
we take we take this mothering approach to children now where we're trying to make everybody happy. We're trying to pad all the corners so no one gets hurt. We don't want anybody's feelings hurt. And
Operation Mockingbird.
And it's like, it could be that, but I also think it's the fact that we've gotten a lot of men out of teaching.
Yeah.
We've taken phys ed out of the equation, where it's not really as much of a thing anymore. And I think it's mothers do it, women tend to do it with good intention. It's a mothering of children. It's a mothering of everything.
It's innate.
Nurturing.
It is. It's a nurturing, right?
Yeah.
So, but, and it's the difference between how a male's going to treat a child and a female.
Yeah.
Female's going to, no, honey, don't do that. No, you're going to burn your hands on that. But the dad's going to be like, go ahead, do it. Ah, hurts, doesn't it?
Yep.
Different parenting style.
Tough
That's how we were raised.
Right.
It's tough love.
I mean, I will point out the good things, like, with softball and stuff like that. You know what? This was really good. That hit was great. This was great. This was great. But I know you lost. But you know what? It's a team thing, and you win together, you lose together. Now,
Pick your chin
think
up.
about it. Go on.
Practice more.
Yep.
Pick your chin up.
Yep. Don't let that happen again.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
out there, absolutely.
Strive for greatness.
Yeah.
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 We experienced that recently with it was a playoff game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Define. Yeah.
Ava's playoff game, and they lost to a team that they handily beat many times in the regular season. It was just one game elimination, and it just didn't play that well. Although Ava played her game, and she did very well. And then it was like, she was mad because she was the last at bat, and she clobbered it, and the outfielder made a hell of a catch.
Yeah.
She was good. The
And it was
outfielder
like,
good. Yeah.
She played well, her hit was well.
Yep.
But the equal to the task was that outfielder.
So this is all relative. This is all
She was
really
so
relative
bummed.
to relationships.
Right.
Right here. Yeah.
Right, it is.
Yeah.
But she's
told
learned,
her.
right?
It is.
Yeah.
You're not going to bat 1,000 every time.
No.
No.
You know what I mean? Whether you're the catcher or the pitcher or the catcher, that's just a joke there, a little joke in there. But it doesn't matter.
This is an adult podcast, right?
You're not going to bat 1,000 every time, and that's okay. She's going to have 10,000 more games
That's
after
what I
that,
told
maybe.
her. Yeah.
You're not even going to remember that one.
For her young brain, she had to process it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, it
so that
sucks,
hit
it
was
hurts in the
awesome.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That girl was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
good and consistent the whole time. Nothing
Yeah.
against you.
Yeah.
She did her job. You did
Part of me
yours.
thinks pain is a good thing sometimes, to feel those. Get those emotions out of the way early.
Then you don't do it again.
Yeah.
It certainly
Yeah, that's bad
helps you
enough.
appreciate the good
Then
things.
the next time somebody makes a great catch after you clobbered that damn ball,
She did. Too.
oh no! It's like you make that. It's like, okay, that happens, right?
Yeah. But you learn through those losses, you learn through that pain.
Yeah.
And it will remind you, and it will help you appreciate the good things.
What was it? Kobe Bryant made the most missed free throws in, in the league.
Yeah.
But he's the Black Mamba.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he didn't quit.
Yeah, he never
It's not
stopped.
over when you lose. It's over when you quit.
Yeah.
Like in relationships,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and that's the analogy, the things you learn from sports, right? You constantly improve upon yourself, and you get better and better. You eventually make yourself to the point where everyone wants you on their team, and that's how you become valuable out there. You show that you're working on yourself. You're constantly moving forward. You have a goal. You're trying to get to it.
Yeah.
You just improve yourself along the way, and I think that's what, for men especially, I think that's what a lot
We
of
can
women find
relate to
attractive.
sports because we're athletic, but this premise involves,
Oh yeah,
it doesn't. You could be a painter, you know what I mean? You still want to strive for those things and learn from your peers, and those around you. So I think that goes with everything.
that it does.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
The catcher and the pitcher.
Oh yeah, the old catching and pitching game. I remember that one a long time ago.
Jason and I say, back in our day.
Yeah, because our daughters like to tease us. Yeah, back in the 1900s.
Say, that is correct. And you know what? I'm ancient, so don't be messing with me. Both of them will be like, what? Yeah.
They have learned that. I think they're learning. I think they're learning the fact that having a couple of Gen X parents is a big advantage in this world coming to them.
Are you sure you're Gen X?
Oh yeah. I'm one of the nicer ones.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I'm Gen X or not. I think I missed it by a year.
1980 is supposed to be the cutoff.
Oh, it's 80?
If you're born after 1980.
Oh, you're millennial.
I'm 88, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey.
Youngster.
Dang. I was already out partying hard by then.
The good days. No flock cameras.
No.
No record.
Yeah.
Very little.
Yeah.
The crazy stuff we did.
Yep.
Unless you have a mom that's at the dinner table going, look at this picture, Jason. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think we need to hear that story.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, this is got to meet Jamie's sister. We're going out to dinner. We went and picked up her mom, and we all
The
went
Motley Crue sister?
Yes.
Yes.
We all went out and
Only got one.
Oh, okay.
I think we went to a Buddy's Pizza because
We did,
your sister wanted to have Detroit style pizza.
Yeah.
So we all went to Buddy's and got the girls with us, and so me and all these females, right? But just somewhere in the conversation, Jamie's mom out of nowhere just takes her phone and just shows me this bikini picture of Jamie. Said, "Look at this picture." I'm like, I've seen it,
And then,
but it's a nice picture.
yeah, can you send that to me?
So-
yeah.
And then the pirate after that. Oh yeah, look at this.
The pirate. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was funny because we were talking about my birthday cake, and my birthday cake
that
had
was
Jamie got me this wonderful birthday cake and had both Linda Carter as Wonder Woman and
Wow.
Elvira on it.
Yeah.
I'm like two of my childhood favorites, like, and her sister's like, Elvira? Why do you like Elvira? Why would you not like Elvira? My God.
And it says, "Happy birthday, Jason. Now you can finally have a piece of both."
Oh!
And it's at that moment your sister's going off about Elvira. Of course, her sister's a blonde too. So I got Jamie brunette, two brunettes on the cake. Well, maybe that was her thing. I don't know. But at that point, her mom once again showed, and this picture, and it's Jamie in a pirate costume, very low cut. And I'm like, see, it's very dark, and it's pretty close to Elvira kind of look in that picture. I'm like, there you go. Like, so I don't know. Like,
My mom's cool though.
No,
she
it
has
sounds
been
like
cool
it.
like my whole life. Like my whole life. Has
you
been
should
cool.
meet her. She'll show you.
I want to meet you.
Yeah, maybe Terry.
Here's my daughter doing this.
Here's a single one.
Oh, so. Oh, parents are great, aren't they?
Your mom seems like she's pretty cool too. Just talking to her,
Yeah.
I've heard her use some language and stuff that I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's changed a lot over the
your
years.
mom.
Yeah. My mom used to be the very prim and proper, very Martha Stewart, Jackie Onassis type, and as she's aged, like just some of that language just slips out there.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, mom, getting a little spicy.
Oh, like my mom arguing with us. No, I haven't had a drink in 2 years, and I'm like, Mom, remember Christmas
You were
time?
chugging the eggnog.
When we came over with that, eggnog. Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, things get forgotten quickly, after a few beers.
Yeah, that's exactly the whole theme of this podcast, right? We're solving the world's problems and forgetting about the next day, right?
The very next day.
But, we are recording this, so there is hope.
No good story ever started with I was eating a salad.
In fact, some pretty bad stories have started lately.
Yeah, no shit, no pun intended.
Yeah, that Romania lettuce. Oh my God.
It's like drinking Drano. Sure, it'll clean you out. It'll clean you out, but it's going to leave you very hollow inside.
In Michigan, between wildfires, lettuce, and flock cameras, we're fucking doomed.
Hey, those wildfires are Canada's fault. Once again,
Can't
we need
breathe.
to build a wall around on the border of the border of U.S. and Canada.
Yeah.
Make that wall very high.
Yeah.
Stop the cold air from coming in wintertime. So
Oh my God, that's actually a great idea. Oh
and
my
then the
God.
smoke from the summertime.
See,
build a
our
wall.
ideas like recorded now, so we can go back and review.
Right.
Yeah.
We are building a wall between the U.S. and
What's
Canada.
funny is I don't think Canada would push back against that. They'd probably be like, "Look, yeah, let's build a fucking wall."
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to use some of our lumber?
Hey.
It's pretty charred, but it'll work.
It's already seasoned.
Yeah. It's already dried. It's kiln dried.
Shishugibon. Well, now that we've offended Canada.
Right. You should show them the video with all
I
the
don't think
geese in
Canada
it.
gets offended.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They
This was
just
so,
take those punches. They don't.
this was so funny.
So I had we had a run-in with a Canadian goose recently.
Okay.
We were at a farm in down in Carleton, and there's a flock of geese just rolling through the farm, and they're just walking. They're just walking.
Bright white.
All
orange beaks.
beautiful white, orange beaks. You know, they look like cartoon kind of geese.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Long-
one Canadian goose just waddling through there.
Blending in the middle.
So
Yeah.
I intervene and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. I need to see your ID. Do you have a passport?" And
Yeah.
He's just like, "No."
You're like, wait,
No,
are you Canadian? Excuse me, are you
I
Canadian?
really said, "Are you Canadian?" He's like, "No, eh?"
Yeah, we're gonna need to see some papers.
He's like, "I'm just a few meters that way." I'm like, "No. I caught you."
That was priceless.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Those dark Canadian geese coming over
There
our
was
border.
two. Remember the other one looked like he was really haggard.
Yeah, that
Like
one.
his
has-
wings were all.
Yeah, it was kind of. He had. It was like looked like bones just sticking out. But
Yeah,
it was
I
like
felt bad for him.
boned feather, like just sticking out.
Yeah.
He looked horrible. I'll try to put some pictures up
He
there.
had to travel some distance to get
Yeah, he made it, but
I came for those Canadian wildfires, huh?
Migrants aren't always dressed up in new iPhones and brand new shoes.
Poor guys, pretty ragged. Oh well. We love our Canadian people.
Hey,
They give us great hockey players so we can win more Stanley Cups.
oh no.
ain't that right, Maple Leafs?
Looking at you, Toronto. Oh, Montreal, you're another team. So anyway, we'll leave the Canadians alone for a little bit. Moving on.
Oh, shall we?
Oh, you got something else?
Don't get us banned now. We're being insensitive.
Yeah, we do want to eventually cross the Gordie Howe Bridge. Maybe just to turn around and come right back, but
Yeah,
it is a beautiful bridge.
Oh, yeah.
long enough to get it open, you know.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Are you reading our code?
She's not skilled then.
Oh my! Where are we going with all this?
We
I
have
don't
the
know.
talking code when we're around the children.
Well,
Yeah.
we got the old Renaissance Fest coming up.
Yeah,
That we do.
looking forward to that.
I know. I still didn't get my tickets yet for the pub crawl,
Yeah,
so I need to hop on that.
we should probably try to record bits of that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
We've
this-
While
always.
we're crawling.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
bits of that.
we've had some fun.
because honestly, that's kind of one of the ideas.
You were with us last year.
No, I saw
Well, we didn't do the
you,
pub crawl.
but we didn't do the pub
Oh,
crawl.
yeah, we didn't
That's
do-
where I met
yeah,
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
first time.
yeah.
Yeah, can you,
I was
just
fucked
been
up.
Here? So I was probably about the same.
No,
Like I said, no,
Yeah.
say it.
Never.
yeah, the pub crawls they're interesting. I love the fact that they have the what I call the Toastmasters.
They
The
are.
two guys that will bring you along. They talk. You go to each station and you get your beer, and they stand up. They tell you stories and get you toasting, get you drinking, and it's just a lot of fun.
They do a hell of a job at it,
And then they come down. We go to the next station and we get another beer, and it
You
starts
just
all
go
over again.
online and get that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you'd be able to.
you got to get that in advance, like everything there, because
Okay.
it's just Michigan Renaissance
So we need to
Festival is
start
just
looking at it.
enormous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when we met another God, I don't know how you put it, internet sensation there. Two-Turn Tony. I don't know if you were with
I don't
us
think I was
that
in
year,
that time, no.
but Two-Turn Tony showed up there with him and his family, and I didn't get tickets to the pub crawl that year, or maybe I was there the day before, our thing was the next day or something. I don't remember, but they come, and sure enough, the two guys that run it, right, the Toastmasters, they were fucked up. They were already had one too many. He gets up on the thing. He stands on the table, falls over on this poor woman. Her bosoms were so large that when he fell on her, they cushioned her fall.
There you go.
And
That's how you do
she
it.
was okay. She was okay.
It's all like
That's
your
how
bag,
you
your
do
safety
it.
devices. We were talking about something like that earlier.
Yes.
I don't mean any disrespect. That lady was a champ, and she was very blessing.
How is that disrespectful?
And it was
Hey,
but that was too funny, and I remember watching Two-Turn Tony's video, and he had that recorded. One of his camera guys had that.
Oh, I mean, caught it.
yeah. So that's pretty cool.
If you're gonna fall, that's where you need to fall.
Yeah,
I think that kind of crowd is usually pretty fun and accepting to a lot of stuff that you don't normally get in a bar.
for sure.
So that's definitely worth a recording, and even if it's just little bits in here and there. I think I think we should do that.
Yeah,
You
That's a
want
good
to
idea.
reenact it?
Sure.
that's fine.
Go ahead and put the outfit on.
I got the outfit, so
I
yeah.
mean, I just want to know who's going to fall on you. We drawing straws here?
Wait a second. You get the
Hey, I'm the camera guy once again.
camera. I'm going to fire up the motorboat.
Bring it on.
Ooh.
Sweating, are you?
Oh, I just lost my all train of thought.
It makes for
That's why I
such a
don't
good
wear
time.
low-cut shirts while I'm on here.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh yeah. There was, man, that place rocks. Every time you go, there's nothing but a fun time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Got children's weekend and then adults weekend.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
I typically go twice. Yeah, once with the kids, and then
Yeah.
of course spend a lot of money on trinkets for them there, and then
Yeah.
of course I'm gonna go with the adults, and it's mostly just
Beer.
alcohol.
Pair of earrings.
You know what's crazy? it's like I fucking love that place so much. You know, when we went to the Red Wings game, remember? It was $22 a beer or something.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
fucking stupid. You look around, nobody's drinking, nobody's having a good time. You need to take that call, Jason?
Nope.
Are you going to interrupt the podcast for your phone call?
It is my daughter, but I know exactly what she
You need
wants.
to take that one, man.
Yeah, normally I'm chirping at somebody else when the phone goes off in the podcast, but yeah. She wants more time on her phone, so I'm going to allow that because it's Saturday. No, it's Friday.
Saturday.
I don't even know what day it is.
It's on Saturday.
We got more beers.
Yeah, we got a whole fridge.
I think, you know what, I'm gonna, it's even numbers or odd numbers. I think I'm an even number of beer, so it just gets my brain all screwed up.
This is number 2. This
So
is
yeah, I
two.
need to get my third beer. That'll straighten me back up again, right?
You are an odd one, eh?
Yeah.
Just like when you're in the ER, how many beers did you have? Just 2.
Oh.
That's at least 4.
We have a chart for that too.
Yeah. If it's like a tall, it's 6.
You know, it's such a blessing to be on the podcast because it's the minds through the years that you've been running this show, the people that you've had on, everybody's got such great views and such vast knowledge of all the topics that we bring up and get to dissect and really dive into. It's just it's such a blessing, you know. We get to really
Well, I mean-
we get to really envelope that.
Gathering the wisdom from the people
That's
that
what
along
it
the way,
is.
right? And,
That's what it
yeah,
is.
there's some good people there, and try to expand that a bit more. I'm really trying hard to get Broadzilla's getting back together.
Yeah, dude, she was awesome.
Yeah, Angie was amazing.
Yeah, dude,
If
she
I
was
get all
cool.
3 of them on here, they're putting it. I think in September they're coming
Oh,
together.
they're rebuilding Broadzilla because didn't she start
one
another
show.
band or something?
She's in another band too, but she's just constantly working with that on the side. But they are coming together like a reunion thing. And I'd like to get them on here before that. So they have all 3 of them. I know Ange. I've worked with Ange for a long time, and she's one of the coolest people to ever meet. And hopefully we'll get to meet her real soon.
Oh
but,
gosh, yeah, I can't wait.
But
Yeah,
the
she
other
was
two
working on
ladies I
those
don't know
electric
is
buses or
super
something, wasn't
cool.
she?
Yeah.
Wasn't that what we were talking about then?
Yeah.
She's
she's
power
real-
your house. She said, "I won't forget that."
Yeah. Yeah, big vehicle, big battery. Yeah,
Yeah.
Could use that for more than just one thing. There's also a possible opportunity. I need to seek it out. But my old boss actually sold off his business, and he's kind of on his own right now. And he's
Sandy Monroe.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
possibility I can get him out here and talk. But
Yeah.
I do need to follow that one up and talk to him some more. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, he's
maybe
got a
get
lot
big
of
enough to get
knowledge.
this guy on here too and talk to that
That'll
man.
be my sister. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. She's going to be out.
I know
one
this guy
time.
named Elon.
Yeah,
I don't know
she's
what he
like,
does.
I went to dinner with, I was on the yacht of, and I'd be like, okay, great, because I got to ask you something. I'm telling you that'll happen. It'll be
You know,
funny.
runs through my mind all the time. It's like, I just want to message Elon. I know I'm not going to get one back, but I just want to pick his brain on heat transfer and what he decides, because I'm pretty intelligent in the heat transfer world. And it's like, you got room for me on your team?
Well, I mean, he builds teams pretty fast. If you
I'm
show him
ready
some
to-
sort of aptitude,
I'm ready to change
people up.
this fucking dynamic of
Yeah,
mine.
he's an interesting
vibes.
fellow in the sense where, on the technical side of things, the first time Joe Rogan did an interview with Elon, to me, it was like the first 20 minutes was like painful
Yeah.
because it was Joe just trying to like bro up with him, and they were just kind of like, and it took him a while to
So
start
you want to start it
connecting.
off friendly, right?
Yeah, and then I think Joe, along with a lot of people, have this idea of a genius, like they're all like comic book geniuses, like they're just like a Tony Stark or a Batman, and like.
Well, I'm sure he feels like that, kind of.
And well, I mean, he's the closest thing to a Tony Stark we'll ever see, too. But I mean, but that's it, right? So the point about Batman, which I don't like Batman, like I will fight you and Rob on this all day long.
I'm with you on this. Are you sure? I agree with you on this. One, Batman is not a human. Okay, there's no way in 5 years or 10 years, whatever it was, that you learn 200 different forms of martial arts. Okay, already you have the mind of Brainiac to be able to do that. Okay, so your mental capacity far exceeds any human. I mean, that's just for one.
Well, I mean, your point is that in order to be Batman, you can't be just human. Right?
Exactly.
The fact behind that is there's a lot of millionaires and billionaires out there, not one Batman.
Not one.
No superpowers required.
Well, did you hear on the news the Mexican Batman?
Is he dead?
No. I haven't been paying attention, but
I think he's dead.
Batman will. From the tick. Batman will.
Saved a bus full of supermodels. Yes, I saved them many times that night.
I gotta say though, I think Elon did try to become Batman at one point because he started training jujitsu and then he called out Mark Zuckerberg on a fight and shit. I'll fuck you up. I was like, oh shit. Mark Zuckerberg started training. He started going to UFC fights out of nowhere.
We talked about that in the podcast a long time ago.
We did, yeah.
My conspiracy theory I brought at the time, which ended up being not good at all, was Mark Zuckerberg was going to be hired to break his neck and kill him. But anyway, it didn't happen.
Yeah,
So
I don't think Elon.
he chickened out.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
No, but the whole treatment of people that are real geniuses are, in that sense, is like they treat them like they are a Batman or a Tony Stark, and they can come up with anything and they can build anything, and he's got teams of people that do that shit.
Yeah.
He comes up with the ideas because he's smart enough to understand these 3 things can go together and make that work.
Orchestrating it. Is
Right,
one
and,
thing.
he gets the right people. It's like,
Yeah.
this guy's really sharp, that guy's really sharp. You guys can make that work.
Well, there's an old saying, right? A teacher teaches, you know, because a teacher can't do. So if you can teach people, you hire the people that can do it. Let me teach you how to do it. You guys do it, and then now you have that team. You know, as long as one of them don't get funny and out of line, things work, and they do.
Yeah.
Right.
And it takes good leadership from that point forward, right?
Yeah.
The thing that separates Elon from so many other CEOs out there is you can ask him details about every product they make, and he knows every freaking detail about every product he makes.
I know, but there's
rockets, electric cars, brain surgery,
the
tunnels.
One thing that I hate that he always leaves out is maintenance. Okay, like Elon's like, yeah, we could have these 10 square miles of solar panels and it would fund the whole thing for free. No, what about the maintenance? What about the dust? What about the cleaning of them? What about the damaging? What about all these things? Birds are going to shit on these things. Somebody's going to be hired to clean them up. Okay, so you know what I mean?
It's a lot easier job than running a nuclear power plant, though.
Well, nuclear is super safe. We know that.
It is, but but it's a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
And dangerous overall, but
Yeah, for sure. But really,
I should know. My stepdad's a nuclear
engineer. Water,
right?
It's like, is it water the basis of nuclear energy as far as the barrier for the heat?
It's a coolant. Well, it cools, but also they clean it. They use it to
and it's
dry.
got to be super pure water.
Right.
It's got to be super clean, uncontaminated.
Yeah, we totally were just talking about
Yeah. The weird thing is, this is a Michigan thing too. And I grew up around Lake Erie, which gave me the worst impression of the Great Lakes. Growing up, it was awful. You got all the nasty sewage and stuff from.
That's why it's called the Erie.
Downriver, yeah.
That's what I said too.
I heard a funny
Cool,
thing
Erie.
recently. It's like I heard it was called Erie because it borders a lot of Ohio.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Ohio dig there, but but it was always nasty. But as it was getting better, Fermi is a very large nuclear power plant built on Lake Erie. They bring the water in. They got to clean the water, pure the water, and then before it can go through the system and either run as coolant or run as the steam to run the generators that's created from the heat from the nuclear reactor, and then it gets released back into the water. Well, it comes out very warm, very clean, and near Fermi there's a bay which they called it's something to do with a hot bay or something like that. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. It slips my mind on the moment. It always does that. But you could take your boat, you can go in there, you go for a dip in the water, and it's like a bath. It's like hot water.
Yeah.
And then you get back out, and you have to go back out into open water, soap up, take another dip into the cold water to clean off all the bacteria that's growing in the hot water. So the weird thing it does is it purifies the water. It comes out of there. But that water in that bay is full of bacteria because it grows rapidly in warm water.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the Great Lakes are very cold. So you don't get all that bacteria and algae plumes in the cold water as you do in the hot water.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, that definitely makes sense.
But it's they're putting warm water back into the water, into the Great Lakes, but it's like, as a result, that pocket of warm water is where certain things can grow that wouldn't normally grow. Some people think that's because of radioactivity, but it's not. It's just because of the pure water, pure warm water.
And it might not even be so bad because a lot of things will probably feed on that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And it might help the ecosystem.
Possibly.
I don't know if it does or not. I'm not claiming I know, but I don't know. The world exists for a reason, and it's because everything works together. Right?
Yeah. Well, the world is has a way of balancing itself out. I mean, we do affect our environment, but the environment has a way of balancing itself out too.
It does. It does.
And if we affect it too much, we die off. And then
which has never happened.
And then it resets
in all of the history of mankind. Mankind's never died off.
Well, unless you live at Pompeii, but
or,
we're not talking about that. Right?
Or in Nagasaki, which I thought was a black blowjob, but
oh my God!
Another one.
Then what is Hiroshima?
A Japanese blue jack.
Oh my.
I'm just kidding. I stole that from Pat O'Reilly, so I can pick that one up.
Well, all right. Where do we go from here? Or do we bother going anywhere else?
I think we're driving
Fodder.
at this point.
Fodder. I never met him.
Well, with that, I think we've laid down some drunken wisdom now. For what it's worth. And I think we'll wrap it up here, especially since our beers are running dry, our drinks are running dry.
Yeah. Thanks, audience.
Yeah. Jeff, you can take us out, give us a commercial break, and let's end the show for us, man. Just remember to tip your servers well, and take us out, Jeff.
I'm out of money.
Take me drunk. I'm home now. That's all I've got for today. Go away now.
Thank you for watching Pub Wisdom.